Hi, it's Vandana here. I am here today with another lecture on the grammar, and grammar is very necessary for the improvement of the English language. Till date, we have been learning the different parts of speech like noun, pronoun, verbs, and adjectives. There are another four parts of the speech are there, but I will not handle it right now. That will be taken up after the tenses. Now, today my lecture is on sentence structure because for the correct tenses to be used, the correct sentence formation is required. Now, the first part of the sentence structure is the first thing you need to remember is that what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words, and it that are arranged in a particular order, and it gives some meaning. That means it's a group of words arranged in a particular order and give some meaning. For example, am I a girl? I am a girl. Both are group of words, but one of them is a sentence and another one is not. So if we look at the first one, am I not a girl? So here the words are not arranged in a particular order, so that doesn't give any sense. But if I am speak about the I am a girl, here first we start the sentence with I, then am, then then girl. Now they are arranged in a particular order. When it is so, then it gives a sense and it becomes a sentence. Now the second part you need to remember about the sentence structure is the parts of a sentence. Every sentence is made up of two parts, subject and predicate. Subject is about which we say something, and predicate is what we say about the subject. For example, if I say Delhi is the capital of India, this is a sentence. Here, Delhi is the subject. I am talking about the Delhi. So, and what I am saying about the Delhi, that it's the capital of the India, that's the predicate. Similarly, you make another sentence is she plays with the doll. She is the subject because I am talking about the she. And what I am talking about that she is that she plays with the doll. So, subject predicate. Every sentence you split that will be there with the subject and the predicate. Now the next third part is that every subject sentence always begin with the subject. Now we have fixed the position of the sentence. Whenever we are making any sentence, it is started by the subject. Then next fourth part is then what comes under the subject. I have been speaking about the subject, subject and subject. All the pronouns he, she, it, I, you, we, they, this, that, these, those, singular and plural nouns, they are covered under the subject. Means we start the sentence with these pronouns. For example, if I am making any sentence with the student, student is very naughty. So student here is the subject, is very naughty is the predicate. So every sentence you split, it will be made up of subject and the predicate, and it will start with the subject. Keep in mind that the every sentence start with the subject. Now the next part, fifth part, is the sequence in a sentence. How these different parts of the speech they are arranged in a sentence. As I have fixed the position of the subject, that is it begins with the subject. Now so do we fix the other parts of the speech also in a sentence. I will explain it with the help of an example. For example, she more money spends on food and clothing. Next is she spends more money on food and clothing. Now here you see in both the sentences the set of the words is the similar, but the sequence of the words differ. So that makes one of the sentences correct and the other one incorrect. I repeat the sentence, she more money spends on food and clothing. She spends more money on food and clothing. Now here the first one is the incorrect, second one is correct, because here in the second one subject is the he is, and it is followed by spend is the verb, more is the adjective, money is the noun, subject, verb, adjective, noun. When by this time your sentence is correct, then after that there is no doubt your sentence will be correct, because you have started the sentence with the correct sequence of the parts of the speech. So always remember, whenever you are making any sentence, its subject is always followed by a verb. Here the verb is spend. It is telling your activity of spending. So spend is the verb. So if the adjective appears in a sentence, it will come after the now that is the verb, and after whenever the adjective is there, it is immediately followed by the noun, because adjective is telling the quality of the noun. So without the knowledge about the parts of the speech, you can't even make a correct sentence. And you will see in the following lectures also, when you will learn about the different tenses, at that time also you will realize the need of the parts of the speech. So to end up the lecture here, what you have to remember in the sentence structure is SVAN, SVAN, subject, verb, adjective, noun. So this you need to remember. So when you make any sentence, whether it is in speaking or writing, you just pay attention to it. Is it following the rule of SVAN? But next is, it is not necessary that every sentence is carrying the adjective. It may appear without an adjective also. Then in that case it will be SVN. So SVN. So how it will be the sentence? She likes chocolates. She likes chocolate. Here she is the subject, like is the verb, chocolates is the noun. She loves food. She is the subject, then love is the verb, and food is the noun. So this way SVN, without the use of the adjective we can make a sentence, and with the use of the adjective we make a sentence. Let's make another sentence with the use of the adjective. She likes to wear different and beautiful clothing. She likes to wear different and beautiful clothing. Let it simplify in a more short form. So it is, she likes beautiful clothing. Here she is the subject, like is the verb, beautiful is the adjective, and the clothing is the noun. So that way you will see SVAN is followed in the making of the sentence structure. It may be SVN also if the adjective is not there. So sentence may be with an adjective or without adjective, but make sure that the sentence has to start with the subject and it is always followed by the verb. So remember this 5-point plan. First is the what is the sentence, then parts of the sentence, subject and predicate, then comes is the sentence always begins with the subject, then what are the different subjects, then next part is the sentence structure, that is the SVAN. So at the end I will say what you need to remember is SVAN. So that's all about my today's lecture. Hope you liked it and understood it. Thanks.